Welcome to the Ovolve podcast, where energy meets performance and your evolution begins from within. I'm your host, Mason Cromwell, and today we're going beyond training, beyond stats, into something more powerful: your relationship with the game. Today's episode topic is developing a positive relationship with your game: mental, emotional, physical coherence, and activating your G.E.M.S. Because greatness isn't born in talent alone. It's born in coherence. Muhammad Ali once said, "The fight is won or lost far away from witnesses, behind the lines, in the gym, and out there on the road, long before I dance under those lights." And what he's really pointing to is alignment: mental, emotional, physical. Today, I want to help you evolve from just playing the game to flowing with it, with purpose, with power, and with presence. Think of your game like a relationship, because it is. It needs communication, it needs trust, it needs forgiveness, and it needs consistency. Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches that where you place your attention is where you place your energy. So ask yourself, where are you placing your energy when you play? A positive relationship with your game means you trust yourself, forgive your mistakes, and let go. Stay curious about your own personal growth, and stay grounded in why you play. It's not perfection that drives greatness. It's coherence. When your mind, body, and emotions move as one. When the mind is calm, the heart is open. When the heart is open, the body follows. An unknown sports psychologist quote often referenced in yoga for athletes and yoga athletic communities. We all have goals. Maybe it's just to get more ice time, lead the league in points, earn a scholarship. That ambition, it's fuel. But only if it's aligned. Because if your goals fight your team's flow, friction arises, and the flow breaks. John Wooden, legendary coach, once said, "A player who makes a team great is more valuable than a great player." And that is so profound. The absolute truth. We see it today. We see it recently with the Florida Panthers. And how all those players coming together and adding so much value in that team and that culture that they have. And that's what's making that team great. It's more than just any one of those great players. The greatness is within that entire team dynamic, in my perspective. And they have 2 Stanley Cups to show for it. So here's the mindset shift. How can my growth serve my team's success? This creates a synergy where the team lifts you, and you lift the team. When that happens, you attract opportunity, you attract respect, leadership, and success. Here's a concept we use at Ovolve that will change the way you train and show up, hopefully. It's called the Triangle of Coherence. This isn't pulled from a textbook. It's born from experience, high-performance coaching, and real-world evolution. So let's imagine a triangle. The top point of the triangle is the mind, the most important element. Your thoughts, your beliefs, and clarity. The left base of the triangle is the emotions, which is your intuition, your energy, and your heart. The right base is the body, which is your action, your movement, and your readiness. The body is a reflection of your inner state. Dr. Candace Pert, neuroscientist and author of Molecules of Emotion. When these 3 are out of sync, doubt creeps in. We lose confidence. But When they're coherent, you enter flow. And flow is where champions live. It's alignment. The HeartMath Institute studies have proven when your heart rate variability, HRV, is balanced, your cognitive function improves. Coherent breath patterns literally synchronize the brain and heart. So, be inquisitive. Let's ask yourself now, what are you thinking? What are you feeling? What is your body communicating? Your body tells a story. The realignment of all these, again, it starts with the awareness. And I'm planting the seed. I'm hoping to plant the seed of bringing more awareness and finding a way to unlock your own energetic potential. Now, let's talk about ritual. Not superstition, a ritual and a system for coherence. Athletes don't just warm up their muscles, and elite athletes most certainly don't just warm up their muscles. They warm up their mindset and energy as well. Here's an example of a pregame ritual you can try. A mental ritual, 3 minutes of deep visualization. Affirmations. Visualize yourself in the flow. In the flow of the game, in the flow of anything. Just whatever brings you into that state. It's different for everyone. What's important is finding that flow for yourself. Emotional. Say powerful affirmations. Find affirmations. Find something that puts you in a positive emotional state. I trust my training. I lead with my heart. I play from my core. Simple but powerful and profound, and find whatever that powerful and profound affirmation or approach is for you. And then there's a physical. Ground your energy through mobility, breath to body drills, yoga inspired dynamic flow. There's all sorts of different warm-ups to physically get yourself prepared and grounded and put yourself in a state of flow, and that's different for everybody. Champions, they don't rise to the occasion. They fall to the level of their preparation. That said by Archilochus. And part of that preparation is energy alignment. And to align your energy, you need to find the awareness. You need to become aware of it, your own personal energy, and that's how you unlock it. And that's what this is all about. You evolve as an athlete when you develop coherence between your goals, your emotions, your mindset, your body, in addition to your team. Because you're not separate from the game. You are the game. Excellence is not a skill, it's an attitude, as said by Ralph Marston. An attitude begins with coherence. Coherence creates confidence. Confidence creates flow. Flow, that creates greatness. Alignment. All sorts of wonderful things and positive experiences that can come into your reality. Now, I want to give you a tool that I use and that I live by. One that I coach with. It's called G.E.M.S. Because the most valuable thing in life aren't given, they're activated. So G.E.M.S stands for, the G stands for goals. This is the intention. As said by Tony Robbins, setting goals is a first step in turning the invisible into the visible. These are not just outcomes. They are soul-aligned intentions. What do you want to feel? What do you want to create? Who and what do you want to become? The next is the E. Emotions. Now this is the fuel. Dr. Jill Bolt Taylor, Harvard neuroanatomist, said, Emotion is energy in motion. Let's think about that. Now, the passion you pour into your goal determines its momentum. This is emotion. Choose high frequency fuel. Gratitude, love, courage, excitement, joy. Find those emotions that fuel those intentions. Next is the M. The M stands for mental awareness, and this is the driver. You set your intention. Okay, you've added fuel to it with the positive emotions and finding those emotions, and now who's driving it? That's your mental awareness. Now, Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Mindfulness is your inner coach. It keeps you focused, it keeps you sharp, and self-aware. Now, the last one, the very important element of the G.E.M.S acronym is the S. And this is what manifests after. This is, when you bring those all into coherence, and it's synchronization. This is where the manifestation happens. Paulo Coelho, the alchemist, said, when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. And this is synchronization of the gem. The gem that you want to create. When your intention, your emotion, and your attention are aligned, you're no longer forcing. You're flowing. You're in the flow. And it's an amazing feeling. We've all been there. We've all things, oh man, today's great. Things are happening. Things are flowing wonderfully. Because we're in coherence. And there's so many things that take us out of that coherence in life and take us out of coherence when we're trying to compete in sports as athletes and with all the dynamics in life. No one's perfect. And just finding the awareness and becoming aware of this is so powerful. So take 5 minutes today. Journal it out. What's one goal that deeply matters to me right now? What emotion will I choose to fuel it? How will I maintain mental awareness to stay aligned with it? And am I noticing the synchronization in my results, my relationships, my rhythm? Because when you activate your gems, you don't just play harder. You evolve. You ovolve into a magnetic force. Thank you again all for tuning in to the Ovolve podcast. It is my true pleasure and honor to continue to help bring awareness and plant seeds to help people in all facets of life and athletes in becoming more mentally aware to find ways to help themselves, little tools, finding the experts that they need to align with, and life will bring you to those people. If there's a specific person and an expert in a field that you need specific help with, and that becomes apparent and present in our lives when we become attuned, we become aware, mentally and emotionally and physically, which, as we've talked about with the Triangle of Coherence. So thank you again. And if this episode resonated, share it with a teammate, a coach, a friend, parent, anybody. Leave a review and join the movement. Join what I'm trying to inspire here and motivate and create. And remember, you don't just play the game. You evolve through it. In the game, in life, and we're going to continue to evolve together. So let's evolve. Till next time, stay coherent, stay powerful, and play from your core, the essence of of who you are and who you aspire to become.